Right off the top of this video, please hit the like button down below. That'll really help my video get out there. This video is all about, as you can see here on my screen, there's something going around with Dr. Ben Carson claiming that he developed an Asian honey protocol, something having to do with memory loss, to reverse dementia, to reverse Alzheimer's disease, right? But he never did. That is a lie. Scammers came up with that to sell medicinal products. And so let's take a look at this video here. I'm going to tell you more about how this scam works. It is bad.
First developed this Asian honey protocol. A lot of people were skeptical. A treatment that costs less than $1 that you can make at home? Impossible, they said. But the results speak for themselves. And it's not just me saying this. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, one of the world's leading authorities on brain health, analyzed this protocol.
So it looks like he's talking, but he's not. It's a deep fake with AI-generated audio. Scammers made it look like Dr. Ben Carson is saying these words. And it sounds like it too, but that's AI at work. Everything is real here except the lip movement, basically, and the sound. They're going to do that with other people, maybe in this video as well, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, whatever. And they have no involvement. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed anything having to do with a honey protocol, an Asian honey protocol recipe. There is no recipe. It will never be revealed to you. That's a hook, a lie to get you to watch these long videos. By the end of the video, you're offered a bottle of supplements coming from Brazil by what I can tell, basically, called Memo Genesis, MemoTrill, Memo Master, Memo something, or maybe it's got some other word having to do with memory. And there are lots of these products. You can't find information about who's behind the products, who's the founder, where do they bottle it. All that stuff is difficult to find. For whatever reason, come to your own conclusions. And so with this, let's watch a little bit more. Again, this is about the Dr. Ben Carson Asian honey protocol recipe scam.
And confirmed what I already knew.
Ben, after seeing these stories, people who couldn't even recognize their own children, starting to remember names, dates, full memories, I'm absolutely amazed. Honestly, it's incredible to see how something so simple and accessible can bring about such a powerful transformation in cognition.
So also, 60 Minutes never reported anything about this. So don't think, oh, 60 Minutes is involved in the scam. No one or no shows, no networks of prominence ever had anything to do with this, ever.
Anyone can follow this protocol at home. I've seen thousands of videos online, men and women of all ages thanking you, Ben, for this discovery. And
the reason why they just showed like limes and honey and other household products that you might have in your home is because the familiarity of those items. The scammers are counting on you being like, oh, I have those things. What's the whole recipe? They want you to watch the whole video and buy the product. Don't do it. It's not going to have miracle properties at all.
People who had forgotten their loved ones, suddenly remembering names, dates, even stories from their youth in less than 2 weeks. And I want to thank you on behalf of the medical field, because what you've done might be the greatest medical discovery of the century. And what's most admirable is that you chose to share it with the public when you could have kept it for big pharmaceutical companies.
I played all kinds of...
Now they got Robert De Niro here as supposedly going through...
Prepared me for what I felt when my memory started.
Memory loss.
I called my granddaughter by the wrong name. That crushed me. We tried to brush it off, say we're just tired. But deep down, we know something's wrong. Then, one night, I happened to see Dr. Ben Carson talking about a natural...
And they also have Chris Hemsworth in this video, and he has nothing to do with this. Chris Hemsworth and Alzheimer's, Chris Hemsworth with dementia. That is a deep fake as well.
Protocol. At first, honestly, I thought it was just another too good to be true promise. But something in the way he explained it made me stop and listen. So I tried the protocol that same night right at home, and it was the best decision I've made. Within a few days, my mind felt sharper. I could remember names, hold full conversations, even tell old stories my daughter didn't even remember.
You've just seen real stories, people who were fading away and came back, families brought back together, all because of the Asian honey protocol. Now, I'm going to show you how you can do the same. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to praise the Lord for providing me the tool to conquer this mission.
And why are they mentioning God? Because they're hoping to manipulate you. The scammers are, if you're religious, to make you be like, oh, I like that. Maybe I'll go get my credit card. The scammers are using your love of your religion, your God, Jesus, whatever religion it might be. I guess here it'd be God and Jesus, you know, the three, the whatever, to try to get you to fall for this scam. Don't let them influence you like that.
My brain and for guiding me down the right paths. If today I'm here proudly announcing the end of a centenary search, it's because the Lord has opened up a door for me once again. Now, millions of people...
Remember, scammers wrote that, okay?
...be impacted by what's about to be revealed, and they can...
Or AI did after they entered a prompt.
...noticeable improvements in their cognition and memory within a few short weeks. This will be remembered as the biggest leap of brain health medicine of the 21st century. But I really need you to pay close attention to what I'm about to share because, honestly, I don't know how long long this broadcast will stay on the air. Ever since I started making this information public, I've been receiving threats telling me to stay quiet. But as a doctor, a son, and a Christian, it's my duty to share this with as many people as possible.
There's the Christianity thing again, trying to get you to fall for this.
At Johns Hopkins Children's Center, where I performed the first successful separation of conjoined twins, and as a professor at Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. I'm a graduate of the University of Michigan with a specialization in neurosurgery. But as strange as it sounds, even with all the recognition I've received around the world, I had to face this enemy up close, watching its shadow fall over my own family. 10 years ago, I started noticing small, frightening changes in my own mother.
Okay, they're going to play this song too. So basically, I can't really keep playing this video. So this is going to be something, just to summarize, that claims that Dr. Ben Carson has something to do with coming up with a recipe involving honey, an Asian honey protocol recipe. And that if you just know the ingredients and mix them up in your kitchen, you will be cured and your Alzheimer's disease will be reversed. Your dementia will be gone. Memory loss will be a thing of the past. Brain fog will go poof. And that is not going to happen. By the way, I arrived on this website from a Taboola ad. So you can thank the Taboola advertising network for not checking their ads properly before, they go out. They accept money for ads, just like Meta does, just like TikTok does. It's on and on. All these advertising networks, just like this place right here you see up, down to below and above my video, this place here does the same thing. And, it's not great. It's really not great how they accept money, these advertising platforms do, for ads before properly checking whether or not, they're accepting money for scam ads. And by accepting money, just like willy-nilly or whatever you want to call it, they make more money. And, that's apparently what's going on here, right? Is that shouldn't say that, Jordan, right? Isn't that right? Anyway. It affects me whenever I see the fact that people like these scammers are trying to influence people who have family members and friends, whoever, dealing with memory loss issues, Alzheimer's, dementia. They're preying upon your family members and friends, attempting to get their money, saying, we have a miracle for you. Come and buy our product. And then, oops, did we charge you subscription charges? Oops, our money back guarantee, we didn't honor that. Sorry about that. They don't care, the people behind all this. And it's really sad that this is what they decide to do with their lives. But it is. So Dr. Ben Carson has nothing to do with this. He's being misused. All the celebrities, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, nothing to do with it at all. There is no Dr. Carson Asian honey protocol. There is no honey trick, no honey recipe for memory or anything like that. That is a device that scammers came up with to fool you to get your credit card out and pay them money. It's a complex marketing scheme. And you might ask me, well, Jordan, how come no one's doing anything about this? That's the way things are in our world these days. People who do these sorts of things often get away with it because, I don't know, the FTC or law enforcement or whoever, they don't have the resources, or they just don't go after people like they should. I don't know. It's pretty obvious to me that if you want to stop this stuff, you go straight to the advertising platforms and you fine them, or you do something to hold them to account for accepting money to allow scam ads, the first step of a scam funnel that'll lead you to a video like we just watched. But are they going to do that? Is the FTC, is law enforcement, the FBI, whoever, going to do anything like that? No. And not under any presidential administration are they going to do that. I'm not blaming this one or that one or whoever. This is just, unfortunately, the way things are these days. In this country, the US, in the world, whatever. And it's really sad. But hopefully it'll go away one day. Hopefully things will get resolved. I don't see it happening because greed rules overall, unfortunately, in our times these days. This is all about the Dr. Ben Carson Asian honey protocol recipe. It's fake, and it's to sell pills, look like they're coming from Brazil. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is a longer video than I thought. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button is really big. The like button is the biggest. Thank you.